Hi, this is Jack Daulton. I'm traveling around the world again. Today I'm at a archaeological site called Nan Madol. It's on the island of Pohnpei in the Federated States of Micronesia in the Western Pacific. This is my first time in Micronesia, and I've discovered that it has one of the most extraordinary archaeological sites in the world, Nan Madol, where we are today. And we've been exploring it this afternoon. The approach to the site was quite extraordinary, wasn't it, Roz?
Yeah, we came in by boat, which you can only do at high tide because there's a shallow reef all around here, and it's just a spectacular approach to the site.
The site dates from about the beginning of the 12th century and flourished until about the beginning of the 18th century. So for about, 500 years, there was great activity at this site. It consists of about 92 man-made islands, artificial islands, upon which structures were constructed using basalt.
Yes, which comes from all the way over on the other side of the island.
Yeah, a place called Soke on the opposite side of the island, quite a distance.
Yeah.
There are a lot of theories about how they might have transported the blocks, but...
well, and the local people actually believed that there was magic involved.
Archaeologists, on the other hand, believe they probably used bamboo rafts to get these large blocks of basalt to this site. In any case, it's one of the many mysteries about this site. It's one of the great lost cities of the world. It was abandoned around the beginning of the 18th century, as we understand it, but we really don't know why. It's a big site, as I said, 92 man-made islands that form a system of canals.
Yes.
And for that reason, the site is sometimes called the Venice of the Pacific.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed this, there's an opening in the coral reef which faces here, which means it's a channel for the ships to come in.
Yeah, they constructed a wall out in the ocean out of basalt to keep invaders out, and it forms a and through that wall there's a channel, which was the formal approach to the city. Apparently each of the islands had different functions. There was a cooking island, an island on which they kept the animals, and we are on the most important island in the group. Behind us here, through this opening in a quadrangular walled area, is what they believe was the royal tomb. And you can see a sort of flat-topped 3 or 4 tier structure with an opening or doorway in the center. Inside that structure is a chamber in which mortuary remains were deposited. In 1907, the German governor of Micronesia, then called the Caroline Islands, opened up the tomb, excavated the tomb, and against the wishes and warnings of the islanders, removed some of the bones. Legend has it that he died the next day.
Quite more of that magic involved.
And mystery of Nan Madol.
Yeah.
I think we should say just a couple words about this extraordinary architecture. They have what it resembles are those toys some of us used as kids, Lincoln logs, in the manner of construction, with elements going in one direction and then at right angles to another. Quite extraordinary. And it's extraordinary that the ruins have remained relatively intact for such a long period of time.
Yeah, although you could tell that it's been very little restored.
Yeah, there are some collapsed walls, of course, but for a structure that's nearly for a site that's nearly 1,000 years old, it's in a remarkable state of condition. But obviously, of course, it's overgrown with the island jungle, which adds to the romance of the site. You know, Roz, we're the only tourists at this site today.
I have not seen anybody else or any other boat approach this area.
I don't know why it's not overrun with tourists, because having been to sites like Machu Picchu, Angkor, Petra, this has got to be one of the most extraordinary sites I've visited.
It could be because it's actually kind of remote just to even get to Micronesia.
Yeah, it takes a bit of island hopping and plane changing to get here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to get back on our boat and leave the way we came, by way of the ocean, the Western Pacific, maybe do a little more snorkeling on the way back, see some manta rays. But again,
well, we saw some manta rays this morning.
Indeed we did, with
Yeah.
4 to 5 foot wingspan, so to
Yeah.
speak. And we've heard, speaking of natural history, we've heard as we've been exploring Nan Madol, the cries of the Pohnpei lorikeet, parakeet that's endemic to this island, only found on this island. So that's another extraordinary feature, not only archaeological, but also flora and fauna, natural history. So we're going to leave now. Bid adieu to Nan Madol. I hope to come back someday. I'm still going to tell all my friends about it. Thanks for sharing this visit with me. And thank you, Oliver Anderson, for filming this.